Hi, I'm Kate and I'm a sleep practitioner based in Sheffield Parent Hub. I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about how to get a better night's sleep. We're going to look at sleep hygiene and 6 steps to help you feel more sleepy and settle better at night. So the first step is to come off all your screens and devices 1 hour before you start the routine. And the reason for that is that because when you're on a screen or a device, it gives off a blue light that tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. So we stop producing what we call melatonin. It's the hormone of darkness and it makes you feel tired and sleepy. So the second step is to do what we call a sleepy activity. And it might be that we gather a few activities together in an old shoebox or something like that, and we call it a sleepy box. In that box we put activities that use our hands and eyes together, so they help with hand-eye coordination. All these activities will help your brain prepare for sleep. So it can be things like Lego, Play-Doh, just anything really that uses your hands and your eyes together. So the next step is to have a sleepy supper. So one thing we don't want to feel when we're getting in bed at night is really hungry. So we're gonna have a supper and it could be something like milk or cheese, fruit, cherries in particular are really good, yogurt and bread. So all these foods will help our brains produce more natural melatonin. So the next step is to have a bath. So if we have a bath 30 minutes before sleep, what that does is it warms our bodies up so we get a little bit warm, and then when we get out of the bath it cools us down to the perfect temperature for sleep. If you don't like to have a bath, because some children don't like having a bath because it can be quite stimulating, what you can do is put pajamas on the radiator and that does the same thing, in that it warms you up and then cools you down to the perfect temperature for sleep. So the next step is to have a story in bed, so you can either read to your story or your child can read to themselves. It's a really nice time for you to sit with your child if they want you to. Okay, so the last step is to say goodnight to your child. We'd normally suggest that you use a sleepy phrase that you use every night so your child gets used to hearing this. So something like, it's night time now, go to sleep, and that would be the last thing that you'd say to your child. You'd leave your child. You could either sit on the chair at the side of your child if you feel that your child needs a bit more support settling, but making sure that's not introduced in, or you could wait outside the room until your child's settled. This may mean having to go back in there to return them into bed every now and again. So it's up to you which strategy you would choose. If you feel that you need any help to put any of these steps into place, or you're struggling with anything in particular, please contact Sheffield Parent Hub and we'll be able to discuss this with you in a little bit more detail.